April.
And I'm Jay.
And we have no ideas. And welcome to a bonus episode about Comic-Con. We'll still have a regularly scheduled episode coming out in a week or so. But we wanted to get through all the Comic-Con news. So that
there was a lot of it.
There was.
Where would you like to start?
Do we want to start? Let's do all the other news and then we'll talk about the trailers.
Okay.
So you want to start with like the CW news?
Or yeah, I mean, there wasn't much that we did. What's that?
Or did you want to do Marvel first?
We could do the CW because there wasn't much that we didn't know. We just kind of got to see everything.
So I haven't watched Supergirl in like a season and a half.
Okay.
But I watched the trailer.
Yep.
Why does Lena hate Supergirl?
Oh, because she found out that she found out that Kara's Supergirl.
Oh, but she liked Supergirl.
Yeah, but she doesn't like being lied to.
Oh, okay.
For a long time.
Okay.
Like a long, long time.
So I watched the trailer, and Lena punches Kara in the face, and Kara's face, like, moves. Like, she takes the punch.
Well, I don't
know. No. I'm calling shenanigans.
She probably moves because she's, like, upset. I mean, yeah, granted, it doesn't hurt her to get punched in the face. Or she's wearing a kryptonite ring or something. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
So, it could be any number of things. Whether it hurts or not, it still emotionally hurts to be punched in the face.
I suppose. All right.
Because she doesn't know yet that Lena knows.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched. It just got to be too much.
Yeah. The Flash revealed that this season's villain will be Bloodwork.
Yes.
I don't know if you're aware of who Bloodwork is.
I'm not, but I'm loving the casting because, Sendell Ramamurthy was on Heroes.
Yeah, so he's a relatively new character. I think he first appeared in 2017. In the comics, he's a rogue attendant who suffers from like severe hemophilia. He experiments with blood and eventually granted himself superpowers and invulnerability and the power to manipulate the blood in other people's bodies.
Okay.
So, I think in the show he's going to be a medical researcher and oncologist who specializes in blood. Former colleague of Caitlin Snow. Seems to have a personal grudge against the team. Yeah, something like that. And I guess his plan is to eliminate death altogether.
I wonder if he is the thing that's going to lead us into Crisis.
I think he's supposed to. Because there's supposed to be 2 villains this year.
Okay.
And he's only the first half of the season. After Crisis, which is dividing the season in half, the latter season, half of season 6 will tell a completely new self-contained story.
Okay.
So, yeah. Should be interesting.
I mean, it's cool. I don't really. I mean, so the way that they're doing Crisis, from what I've read, is that it's going to be done in 2 parts.
Okay.
Where the first half will be in December.
Yeah, the second half is in like February.
January.
Or January, yeah.
So I'm assuming that like the first half will lead to like the quote unquote winter finales.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second half will lead into the beginning of the new season, like the second half of the season.
Okay. They also did reveal that Tom Cavanaugh, who plays dual roles constantly.
Yes, yeah, okay.
That he will be playing a character called Pariah.
Okay.
A brilliant scientist who works for the Anti-Monitor and leads his master to the DC universe. So in the comics, he's the reason this crisis starts.
Okay.
So basically, you're gonna have a version of Tom Cavanaugh who starts this whole crisis, which I'm sure isn't gonna sit well because that's
we're gonna have another Harrison Wells fucking shit
looks
up.
looks like their guy, but however, much worse.
Well, wait. And I'm trying to remember how Flash ended last season. I know that like their daughter died, but did
Thawne got out.
He did get out.
Yeah, and disappeared.
Okay, that's what I was trying to remember, is if Thawne did get out, or if they were able to go back and stop him, and that's what caused what's-her-face to die.
No, she's gone and he's gone. So they did say that season 6 picks up like 5 seconds after the end. Season 6 literally picks up 10 seconds after the events of season 5 with the tragic death of Nora.
Well, okay. That's good.
And we'll see how that goes.
Also, they announced that... Actually, was there a Legends trailer?
Not that I saw. They did announce that John Constantine would be staying on through this next season.
Yay!
Yeah, that's good news.
I love John Constantine. Oh, my internet is not working again. What the fuck is going on with this thing? But the reason that I brought up Legends was because of the fact that Brandon Routh, who plays
Adam.
Yeah. Well, who does he play on Legends? What's his name? What the hell?
Come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. Haircut.
Come on, you got it.
No, I really don't. I'm good. Oh, this is making me mad. Ray Palmer. Will also be playing Superman in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
He will be playing the Kingdom Come version of Superman.
Yes, he will.
Not only that,
but also my boy Tyler's coming back to play Superman.
Not only that, Burt Ward is going to be in it this year as well.
Yes, he will.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty insane crossover.
I'm very excited for it.
So then you got Arrow.
Yep.
Which is now beginning their final season.
And it's a shortened season, too.
It is a shortened season because basically it's building to Crisis, and then we pretty much all but said that Oliver dies in the Crisis. So there's really no Arrow to go on after the Crisis is over.
And I'm glad they're going to end it and not try to continue on with his annoying daughter.
I didn't mind. I liked it.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of the angsty teenage. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm just like, okay, get over it. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm not a fan of the actress.
It could be.
I don't know, because she's on that terrible show Shadowhunters.
Oh yeah, I never watched that.
Oh, it's a good thing you did.
Catherine McNamara.
Yeah.
They did reveal he's gonna have a new costume this season. It's like a hybrid of a couple different costumes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they really didn't. That trailer gave us nothing.
Um,
It was basically a retrospective of the last
yeah, we don't know. There's
last
not too
7
much to see,
years.
but it's all building towards the crisis. So I guess that's really all we need to know. What else do we have here?
I need to see if
Let's see.
Firefox will work.
There was a lot of stuff. What else you got on your list? What's next on your list?
Supernatural.
By the way, that trailer did not show much. That trailer was just the fact that they basically built a
An
new
Impala.
version of the car, and then apparently they gave that away at Comic-Con to somebody.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
I mean, it's cool.
But the final season of that is going to be interesting as well.
Yes.
As the twist in last season was that everything they've done thus far has not been of their own free will.
And also that it didn't matter because Chuck's an asshole.
That God and Chuck are the same person, and they are a douche nozzle.
Well, we already knew that God and Chuck were the same person, and we've known that.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, but so that'll be interesting. So they didn't leave much. They didn't reveal much. Okay, so that's pretty much it for CW. What else you got? What's the next thing on your list?
Like it if my fucking internet would cooperate. Sorry. Let's see. So, moving along. Why don't we talk about the Marvel? Oh wait, no. The Witcher.
Okay.
Did you watch the trailer?
I did.
Have you read the books?
I have not, nor have I played the game, so I'm not like really. It looks good.
Okay.
Apparently, a lot of people were extremely excited about it.
Okay.
I guess.
I mean, I have no basis of anything. I didn't know it was multiple pieces of media.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it might have been some kind of game, but then I just saw that it's based on a best-selling book series.
Yeah, it's a book series and a game, and yeah.
So I mean, Henry Cavill is kind of hit or miss for me.
Mm-hmm. It's understandable.
Well, I mean, Superman. Superman is not. He's not a good Superman. Well, no one's a good Superman yet. I mean, they haven't really made.
Yeah.
After Christopher Reeve, who's been a good Superman.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it didn't really seem like there was much, as far as Netflix series besides Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we can move on to HBO and what they premiered.
Okay.
So I did watch all of the trailers for Watchmen, Westworld, His Dark Materials. But I did also see that Doom Patrol would be moved to the new HBO streaming service.
I did not see that.
Yes. Okay. So
is the Doom Patrol renewed for I just literally scrolled past. Doom Patrol renewed for season 2 on DC Universe and HBO Max.
Right, because did we talk about this HBO Max nonsense?
No.
Okay. So
basically HBO's got their own streaming service now too?
Kind of. So it's going to be next year, 2020. It's looking like it's going to be it's an AT&T streaming service. And it's also known as the Warner Media streaming service.
HBO and Cinemax?
That I don't know. It's going to be, the price hasn't been confirmed yet, but it looks like it's going to be about $16 to $17 per month.
Okay.
Which isn't terrible when you find out the content.
Okay.
So we'll be seeing a library of existing HBO content, Warner Media content, many new original shows, We'll have 10,000 hours of premium content from the following networks: HBO, Warner Brothers, New Line, DC Entertainment, CNN, TNT, TBS, True TV, CW, Turner Classic Movies, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Crunchyroll, Rooster Teeth, Looney Tunes, and more.
That's crazy.
Exclusive rights to all 236 episodes of Friends, all episodes of Fresh Prince, exclusive streaming rights to new series from the CW and DC.
So that, for me, that's a key to cutting the cable, because that was one of the things I couldn't get.
Yes.
Nice.
Unfortunately, since the announcement of the name of the streaming service and content that will be available, there have been lots of questions about what this means for HBO Now and HBO Go. In a statement, AT&T said they would not be eliminating the two existing services when HBO Max launches. So I don't know if this means that you will still have to have HBO Go or HBO Now in order to get the HBO content.
Okay.
And if that's the case, that'll really suck, because that means that they're going to basically, you're going to be paying $30 extra a month now for HBO plus this HBO Max.
You're paying twice, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think they're going to have to figure out. Oh, hold on. Let's see. It will be a completely separate app. So current HBO subscribers don't have to worry about changing their membership, but will have to sign up for the advanced streaming option if they want access to all the newness. So maybe there'll be like a bundled price. And then we have Disney Plus, which is going to be another $6.99. This is looking like $14.99.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens when it comes out.
Yeah, but they're talking early next year.
So I wasn't overly impressed by the Watchmen trailer, I will say that. I find it interesting that apparently Dr. Manhattan is returning in this series.
That's what it looks like.
Well, they showed footage and it said Dr. Manhattan on Mars, and then you see him, presumably him on Earth, picking up a mask of himself.
Right.
But overall, it doesn't look that interesting to me. I don't know. I can't stand Don Johnson.
Okay.
And like every time I see a trailer with him, I'm like, ugh.
I mean, I don't particularly like him either, so.
Yeah. So I don't know. However, the new Westworld trailer looked fantastic.
It does, but here's the thing. I'm gonna have to like go back and rewatch, because that show is just such a mindfuck that it's so hard to keep everything straight.
So they did say though that this season is going to be pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Like it'll be less of a mindfuck. Like they're out, they're doing shit, and that's the end. Like that's the point of it. Like they're out.
No, Brutus, come on.
So, you know, the basic point of the season is that they're out. And
well, yeah.
They have specific goals in mind.
Now, is Aaron Paul another...
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Presumably not. Presumably he's just a human that gets caught in the middle.
Okay.
But we don't know yet.
And they haven't made any announcements that I've seen anyways about the Breaking Bad movie.
No, they have not.
And I mean, that's got to be coming around the corner soon, because I thought they were filming it.
It's got to be. Mm-hmm. What did you think about the other trailer?
His Dark Materials?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm very excited. Have you read the books?
I have not. We talked about this before. This is the weird, like, Christian fantasy series, right?
It's like anti-Christian. It's very anti-religion. Like the people that are the magisterium which would be like the equivalent of like a religious zealots. They're the bad guys.
Gotcha.
So I haven't finished. I never finished the third book because I had it on audiobook, and
Is it just 3 books?
So I think so. Originally, I know that he wrote a new one. I don't know if it goes with the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
But I never finished the third book because I was listening to them on audiobook, and I lost the files when my my hard drive crashed.
Okay.
So the Amber Spyglass is the one I never finished, I think.
Okay.
But there's another. Yeah, it's only 3 books. But then there is another book that he wrote, I guess, that like kind of companions to it.
Okay.
Or at least it's new. It's a sequel. It's called The Book of Dust.
Okay.
But from what I've seen, I mean, they're only really showing. It looks like they're only really showing the Golden Compass story for season 1.
Okay.
But from what it looks like, I mean, it looks like they're really going to do the book justice, which is really nice. I mean, they are good books. And the casting is fantastic. I don't really know anything about, what is it, Ruth? Let's see, his materials. Where is she? Now, Daphne Keane was the girl that was in, Logan, okay. Yeah, so it looks like it's only 8 episodes for the first season. I don't really know anything about Ruth Wilson. It looks like she's an English actress.
Mm-hmm.
And she has not been in anything I have seen.
Yeah. I mean, it like I said, it looks good.
Yeah, I think they're going to really do justice to the books.
HBO's coming out strong with 3 good series.
Yeah. And James McAvoy is also good casting.
Yeah.
As Lord Asriel. And Lin-Manuel Miranda. This'll. Oh no, he needs an Oscar, doesn't he? Never mind.
Speaking of Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay.
Disney had a pretty cool panel. They did a panel for what? Are you laughing about?
I'm laughing at his surprise appearance.
What do you mean his surprise appearance?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh yeah. He wasn't supposed to be on the panel, right?
No.
They did a panel for the new DuckTales, which, by the way, if you haven't watched that,
I have not.
Oh my god, you have to watch it. It's so good. Like, I watch it with Joel, my son. It's really so good. But in previous seasons, they've been slowly bringing back characters from all their different, like, afternoon 90s Disney afternoon blocks.
Okay.
So, for example, the series has already introduced Drake Mallard, who's Darkwing Duck.
Okay.
And Don Carnage from Tailspin. So the biggest thing was they released a poster for the upcoming season. On the poster were the following characters: Daisy Duck, who did not appear in the original DuckTales, but apparently they're bringing her in. Goofy, which may tie into Goof Troop. Gadget, Chip, Dale, and Monterey Jack from Rescue Rangers. Yeah, they're like pulling. Yeah, there's also a grown-up Kit and Molly from Tailspin.
Okay.
and Goslin Mallard from Darkwing Duck, and like a whole shit ton of all these. Like they're taking all these old cartoons basically, and like remember we talked a while ago about how they like came upon this like recipe for like this potion, and it ended up being a reference to gummy bears, and they were like old ancestors, and they made the gummy berry juice.
Yes.
We talked about it a long time ago. They've been basically taking all these old shows and folding them into this series.
Okay.
So basically season 2 is just going to be a shitstorm of all these old shows.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping when so they already announced that they're making a new Darkwing Duck when the new Disney streaming service starts. So that show's being rebooted. And the idea is that they're probably going to reboot all of these shows.
Okay. I liked Darkwing Duck. That was one I enjoyed.
It was good, yeah. But they've done such a good job with the show. And when you have a show that has like Lin-Manuel Miranda and friggin' David Tennant on it, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, and Ben Schwartz I like as well.
Yeah, no, the whole cast is good. It's a really good show. So that was exciting news. Let's see what else we got. The Russo brothers did not announce anything community related.
I know.
Womp womp.
And when asked why they
used community music for their Comic-Con promo,
they said it's because it was a career retrospective and we wanted people to remember our like breadth of our our stuff that we did.
In other words, they wanted to troll you.
Yeah. It was funny because I was searching community Comic-Con, and it was like, oh, the Russo brothers said why they did it. Bastards. Yeah.
Let's see what else we had. Walking Dead. Let's talk Walking Dead real quick.
Yes.
The biggest news was that this Rick movie will be an actual movie, like in theaters movie.
Yes.
So basically, there's a Walking Dead movie coming, folks.
Isn't it
crazy?
But isn't it supposed to be 3 movies?
I don't know.
I thought that was the deal. It was 3 feature-length films.
Don't know, but we know the first one's coming to theaters.
Yes.
With the teaser and everything. The teaser didn't show shit.
No.
And we're going into what, season 10?
Something like that.
Looks bananas.
Yes.
Like for the first time, it looks like it's getting good again.
And I love that Negan is out.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
It's not going to be anything bad.
I don't know. What's going to be bad is that last shot they showed in the teaser with Michonne holding the bat.
Yeah. Well, and this is her final season.
Correct. She is. Yeah, that wasn't a very well kept secret, but yeah, they announced she's done.
They announced that a while back, though.
They didn't really announce it. It leaked.
Well, here's the thing. They've got to start killing people off again. Well, I mean, yeah, they did. They did kind of kill a lot of people off last season with Alpha, but they've got to kill. They've got to kill her off. Like they can't. They can't keep her around.
Yeah.
Like, she shouldn't get to just ride off into the sunset, especially if, Rick's daughter is going to be around.
Well, we'll see how it goes. My phone died, so I can't even look at the list you sent me. I was trying to see what else was on this list.
Oh, okay. No problem. Let's see.
What else we got?
I watched a trailer and now I can't remember what it was. Well, let's talk Marvel, I guess.
How about Snowpiercer?
That's the one I watched. Thank you. Thank you.
Here's my question for you. So it appears that is going to basically rehash the movie story.
Well, that's fine because I've never seen the movie.
You got to watch the movie though before you watch the show.
Yeah, but I just I can't.
Why?
Because I know that Chris Evans eats a baby.
Well, it's not like that. It's not like it doesn't go down like that. He's not like, all right, I'll eat this baby. And you don't think what's his name in the show is going to do the same thing?
Yeah, but I don't have the same kind of like affection for. I mean, I love Daveed Diggs, but I don't have the same kind of like.
No,
Chris Evans and his dirty his dirty self could still get it.
Yeah. You definitely need to watch the movie though. It's insane. It's like disturbing and insane, but it's awesome. But I find it weird they're making a series, but they're just basically rehashing the movie, which again is based on a novel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I believe it is. And
hey, guess
maybe
what?
Maybe it isn't. No,
we didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about this. Avengers Endgame finally conquers King of the World James Cameron's Avatar to become the highest grossing film of all time.
Yeah, eat it, weird man cats. Oh, speaking of man cats.
No, not yet.
We'll get to it.
I want to end the episode with that nonsense.
Okay, all right. All right, let's do Marvel.
Okay.
Marvel has always released they're just the greatest. Oh God, so obviously most of the news that came out of there we knew, but we got solid stuff. So they released their full breadth of Phase 4.
Yes.
And we'll just go through them one by one. So obviously the Eternals is happening. We got the full cast of Richard Madden, and I'm going to butcher these names, so I apologize. Richard Madden is playing Icarus, I believe.
Yes.
It's spelled differently. Kumail Nanjiani is playing Kingo. Lauren Ridloff is playing Makari. Brian Tyree Henry as Phastos. Selma Hayek as Ajak. Leah McHugh as Sprite. Don Lee as Gilgamesh. And Angelina Jolie as Thena. The Eternals is being directed by Chloe Zhao. I don't know who that is. It's coming to theaters November 6, 2020. That's a crazy awesome cast, by the way.
I know nothing about the Eternals.
So the Eternals are... Let me explain to you what the Eternals are. The Eternals are... I know a little bit about what the Eternals... The Eternals, who are they? So... The Eternals are fictional. They're a fictional species of humanity appearing in American comic books published by... they're described as an offshoot of the evolutionary process that created sentient life on Earth.
Okay.
More to that. When the Celestials visited Earth 5 million years ago and performed genetic experiments on early proto-humanity, they created two divergent races, the long-lived Eternals and the genetically unstable and monstrous grotesque Deviants. These experiments also led to the capacity for superpowered mutations in humans. They also performed this experiment on other planets such as Kree and Skrull, so we can see where that's leading to.
Okay.
So basically, they're just like they're not fully immortal, but they're like way longer living than we are.
This is cool though. Lauren Ridloff is a deaf actor and will play the first ever deaf superhero in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing
cool.
as though they chickened out and didn't make Hawkeye deaf.
Didn't make Hawkeye deaf?
Yeah, Hawkeye's deaf.
Not in all his forms in the comic books, he isn't.
In multiple versions, he is.
That's because Hawkeye sucks.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Anyway, so that's what the Eternals are. So that story is going to be pretty cool. We don't know too much more about it, but so that was talked about. Next up was the first show coming exclusively to Disney Plus, which is Falcon Winter Soldier.
I'm excited.
Anthony Mackie has said he will be wearing the Captain America uniform and donning the shield.
So here's the thing about that. And I meant to take a picture of it when I saw it. I was in the grocery store the other day, and he is on the cover of Men's Health, wearing a Captain America T-shirt, with the caption "The Next Captain America."
It's fantastic.
It is.
It was also revealed that Daniel Bruhl from Civil War is coming back to play Baron Zemo.
Yes.
And he will be wearing the costume from the comic books, like mask and everything.
And he will be the main bad guys of the series, or at least the first of many.
Correct. Apparently, he made a video for Comic-Con where he was wearing the costume and then put on the mask at the end and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Next is going to be Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So the gentleman that will be starring in that, Simu Liu, he's wanted to play this for so long, to the point where when they announced they might be making this movie, he tweeted at Marvel and said, "Hey Marvel, when are we gonna sit down and talk about this?"
Okay.
Like, he chased them down to make this role.
That's kind of cool.
So Liu will be in it, alongside, I hate this woman's name, Awkwafina.
I love Awkwafina.
She's playing an undisclosed role. And then the most interesting thing, and we heard rumors about this, but Tony Leung is going to play the real, quote, real Mandarin. So the whole Trevor Slattery thing with the fake Mandarin and everything, and everybody was like, nah. Apparently this villain does exist for real, and we are going to see him in this film. So that's interesting. But that doesn't release till February 12th, 2021. Moving on, this was one of the most interesting bits of information that came out of this panel was the next series going to Disney Plus, which was WandaVision. That will have Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany reprising their roles. They're also going to have... her name is Teyonah Parris.
Yep.
Who would be playing the adult Monica Rambeau. Yep. Who was for anybody that doesn't know, was the little girl in Captain Marvel. That's coming in spring 2021. However, that is leading directly into the next Doctor Strange movie, which apparently Elizabeth Olsen and Scarlet Witch is going to be a huge part of, which will be Marvel's, quote, first horror movie.
Which is kind of cool.
But they said basically that Scott Derrickson, who directed the first one, is returning. Scarlet Witch would be joining him. Another twist, the events of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is what it's going to be called. It will connect with the Disney Plus series WandaVision. And they basically said, even though... what's his name? Quentin Beck lied about the multiverse. Apparently, that doesn't mean shit. And they will be exploring that in this movie. So which is cool. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The next series from Marvel was the Loki series.
I'm excited about that one.
Is basically just Tom Hiddleston and causing all kinds of trouble with the Tesseract. So obviously, for anybody that's been following along, he was in Endgame. He picked up the Tesseract during the events of the first Avengers movie. So he's not going to be the same Loki that died protecting his brother or went through any of that stuff. He doesn't know that they're friends again now yet. So he's still a dick. And he's traveling through time and space. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh.
Should be pretty interesting.
You know what? I don't care how Loki is. It's more Loki.
Yeah. This one I'm looking forward to is Marvel Studios' What If.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of that comic book back in the day. So basically, Marvel's What If, it's going to be an animated series. It will star Jeffrey Wright, and I'm not sure who that is, will be the voice of the Watcher.
If it's who I'm thinking of, and I'm going to look him up right now, you know who he is. So go on.
Is that the guy from Westworld?
I believe so. Yes, it is.
Okay. So he's playing the Watcher. The Watchers are basically... So in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we saw Stan Lee during his cameo talking to the Watchers. The Watchers are basically these characters who can see everything through time and space and have watched us but don't intervene.
Right.
So the series takes place from the Watchers' point of view, and basically... As well as, many of the actors from across the MCU will be reprising their roles for voice talent. So if there's Captain America, most likely Chris Evans will voice Captain America.
Wait, it's a cartoon?
It's animated, yes. I'll explain why, because it would be a lot for them to film this.
Okay.
So, the What If basically will present alternate realities in the Marvel Universe that are set to warp your world in the summer of. Well, it comes out in the summer of 2021. For example, it would show storylines such as, what if the X-Men died during their very first mission after getting together? What if Iron Man never made it out of the cave alive and they killed him? Like, it's going to, I assume it's going to be stuff from the comics as well, but it's going to be basically taking points from the Marvel Universe and seeing what would happen if they went the opposite way.
What if Peggy got the superhero soldier, the superhero serum instead of Steve? Was one of the scenarios that I read.
A lot of things like that. So that's going to be cool. But yeah, it's got to be animated, because if you're going to rehash all this old stuff, you know how much it would be to. Most of these people aren't going to come back. Like Robert Downey Jr. is not going to come back to refilm a whole section of a movie he was in. You know what I mean? So they'll do an animated version of it.
Okay.
I think it's cool because they're bringing back all these people to do the voices. So, let's see. Well, this was, I guess, okay. They announced that they're doing a Hawkeye series. I can see you flipping me off even though I'm not looking at you. Jeremy Renner joined Kevin Feige on stage. They said the series will introduce Kate Bishop, who Jeremy Renner described as a better, faster Hawkeye.
Kate Bishop is awesome. I'm so excited that we're getting a Hawkeye series with both Hawkeyes.
So there wasn't too much said about that. This I'm gonna skip over this and come back because that was. So they talked about the Black Widow movie. Scarlett Johansson will be in it. Obviously, David Harbour is playing Alexei, a.k.a. the Red Guardian. I'm not sure who that is from the comics. Florence Pugh as Yelena, O.T. Fagbeney as Mason, and Rachel Weisz as Melina. And then the big villain's going to be the Taskmaster, who's a pretty awesome character. I'm looking forward to that.
And it's supposed to be a woman.
Yeah, so Taskmaster, I don't know if you know who Taskmaster is. Taskmaster is basically a mercenary fighter, but has a photographic memory. So he or she, I guess in this case, but I'll say he because I'm used to it being a he. There's been storylines where he would fight a hero several times because every time he fights the hero, he learns more about their fighting style, and then by like the third time he can then like basically destroy them because he's memorized all their moves, and it's pretty cool.
And they're saying that it's possible that the Taskmaster will be played by Rachel Weisz.
Right, could be. And then they said it will dive into the events of Budapest. However, it will also take place mainly after Civil War, which I think is fantastic. So
interesting.
It's taking place after Civil War because if you remember, was it Civil War? Well, you remember during Winter Soldier when she released all that data onto the internet and basically said, well, your past is going to come back to haunt you. I have a feeling it's basically people from her past are going to hunt her down now.
Yes, that would be awesome.
So that's basically what that movie is going to be. Her past is going to come back to haunt her. So we're going to see like Budapest, and we're going to see her past, and then basically when she releases all that information and data onto the internet, they can find her now, and she's got to deal with that crap. So that will be cool. Let's see what else. Another big surprise. They're rebooting Blade.
See, now that's the thing. We've known they were rebooting Blade. I've known that for a while.
They never said it.
Yes, they have said it because there's been a lot of talk about the Blade reboot, and everyone kept saying, "Is Wesley Snipes going to reprise the role?"
See, I don't think they ever said it. I just think it was out there, and people were like, "You should reboot Blade," and Wesley Snipes was like, "I'd come back and play Blade." I never thought they said they were going to do it until now. Okay, well, maybe it's the Mandela effect, because I was pretty sure that I had heard that they were rebooting it. But Mahershala Ali will be playing Blade, which I think... Mahershala. It's Marshala.
It's Mahershala,
Oh, whatever.
Oscar winner.
Yeah, whatever. So he's playing Blade. That's pretty awesome. I hope they don't bring back Wesley Snipes. I'm not a fan.
It's interesting, though, that they've got him playing Blade, because that now means that the MCU and the Netflix Marvel stuff.
Doesn't matter because they're canceled.
It doesn't matter, though, because that means that they don't take place.
Multiverse. That's all I really have to say. Multiverse.
I mean, because he
Shoot
played
your point down.
He played Cottonmouth.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Multiverse. Anyway, so that's exciting. But I did see today that they did say that technically Blade will not be part of Phase 4.
Yeah, I can't imagine how.
It's technically going to be part of Phase 5.
Okay.
So it's way out there.
Okay.
Most exciting news that I thought, well, what I thought was most exciting, they revealed that the title for the new Thor is going to be Thor: Love and Thunder, which, god damn that fucking title. I don't know that I'm a fan of that. But they said, Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, Taika Waititi is directing, obviously. Natalie Portman will be returning to play Jane Foster, but the biggest news that came out of that was that she will actually take up the mantle of Thor from the comic book series Mighty Thor, Goddess of Thunder, a couple years ago. So that's fucking crazy. I wonder if she's going to be continuing on in that role for quite a while.
It would be cool.
So that's going to be ridiculous. She came out on the stage and they gave her the hammer and everything, and it was awesome. So I think it's cool because I think Chris Hemsworth's probably not in it for much longer.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer his contract goes, but I would imagine this Thor is going to be one of his last, because they're phasing all these guys out. Chris is done, Robert's done. I could see this Chris being done quite soon after.
Mark is done.
Right. Is Mark officially done?
I think Mark is done.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. So that was the most exciting news that came out of it for me. I'm trying to see if there was anything else. So Hawkeye, Loki, WandaVision. No, that was pretty much it. Shang-Chi. We said Blade. We talked about What If. Doctor Strange. Yeah, that's everything. So that was pretty packed. Well, like I said, most of that we knew already, but we just got extra details.
They also have more. I guess there was also some more stuff that came out about not having to do with Marvel, but I was going down on Nerdist. There are more images of Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers. God damn it!
I know, that's awesome. God damn you, Tom Hanks. Just the best. Yeah, it's pretty insane. I think that was pretty much it. I know they said there's not going to be no Black Panther in Phase 4.
Which is a little disappointing.
It's disappointing, but I'm okay with it.
Captain Marvel 2, though, right?
Captain Marvel is being pushed back to Phase 5 as well.
God damn it, what are they doing?
And there was one comment Kevin Feige made. I want to make sure I get exactly what he said right here. He said when asked at the end of the panel, he said, let me get the quote here.
Well, it looks like, while you're looking for the quote, it looks like Phase 4 is only a year long.
Yeah. Oh, so So Feige mentioned Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. All of these were either already announced, or already assured given their box office takes. But he didn't have time to discuss in full. And his comment was, quote, yeah, they're getting sequels. But he tossed off, we didn't have time to talk about Fantastic Four, and we didn't have time to talk about the mutants. This could be just a cute tease for people who follow Disney Fox deal, but 3 sequels plus 3 new to the MCU movies, including Blade, it's pretty nice looking Phase 5. And it's pretty much certain that was just his way of saying, yes, we acknowledge that we've spoken about this, the deal is done, and now we will be making Fantastic Four and X-Men movies.
Okay. So I was just looking at the Phase 4.
Yeah, it goes through 2021.
Yes. And I know you don't care about Hawkeye, but looking at the way that the Hawkeye graphic is, we could very well be getting, like, either Fractions Hawkeye, because that's, like, the writing on the comic, for My Life as a Weapon, and so on, or even the Hawkeye after it, which they followed up with. But what would be really awesome is if they do, if it becomes a multi-season show, is to do one of the best team-ups I've ever seen, Hawkeye versus Deadpool versus Evil. Or versus Crime.
I don't think they'll ever do that.
Why?
I mean, they could, but I don't know.
I don't know if Deadpool's on brand for Disney. Although that version, he's not foul, because it's still a Hawkeye comic.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, the theory was that being that Phase 4 lasts through 2021, it says the earliest we'd probably get to see Marvel's first family in Xavier School would be 2022, but in truth, probably 2023, towards the end of Phase 5, you'd see a Fantastic Four or a X-Men.
Oh, fuck Fantastic Four, man.
No, I love Fantastic Four. It's just they keep getting a raw fucking deal.
I don't know.
Just imagine, like, Reed Richards with Doctor Strange and, like, a good supporting cast, and not them, like, trying to explain where the fuck they came from and shit.
But they're going to do it again that way. They've got to explain.
No, they won't.
You don't think
won't.
So?
Why? They didn't do that with Spider-Man. Remember when they brought Spider-Man in, Spider-Man Homecoming? They were like, he's fucking Spider-Man. Deal with it, people. Well, if you don't know where he fucking came from, go back and read it.
But we already met him in Civil War.
Yeah, but even, I'm saying, though, but they never explained where he came from. He was just like, hey, you're the kid from YouTube that's fucking Spider-Man, aren't you?
Okay, maybe. It has to be a good cast. It has to be, like, a really good,
John Krasinski. John Krasinski as Reed Richards.
Why are you doing this to me?
And his wife is Susan Storm.
Who, Emily Blunt?
Yeah. Fucking fantastic.
Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to make me like him?
Who was rumored to play Thing? There was somebody that was rumored to play Thing. Or they said, oh, you should play... Rumored to play Thing in Fantastic Four. I just saw it the other day. Not Dwayne Johnson. It wasn't Dwayne Johnson. It was... I don't remember. There was a fan casting a while back.
Okay.
That was like... hold on.
While you're looking for that, let's move on to Terminator. And the fact that they got Edward Furlong to come back to play John Connor.
That's fucking amazing. Oh my god, I never saw this fan casting, but holy shit.
What?
Can we talk about how amazing it would be if Oscar Isaac played Namor? Right?
Okay.
They showed a picture of him. And I was like, holy shit.
Okay. I'd be into it.
Do you know who Glenn Powell is?
I know the name. Who do you play? What's he been in?
Glenn Powell, I will believe, was the one in Umbrella Academy, was he not?
Oh, wait a minute. Super hot, hairy monkey guy.
Yeah, I think that's him, right?
He, hold on. No.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No. No, 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 no. He was on Scream Queens.
Oh, he was in Batman Dark Knight Rises. He's going to be in Top Gun. But they were fan casting him as Johnny Storm.
I could see that.
They fan cast Ron Perlman as Ben Grimm.
I just saw, what was it? David Harbour as Ben Grimm.
Oh, nope. This is what I think they're saving him for.
Who, David Harbour?
Nope. Reed Richards.
Who?
Keanu Reeves.
Motherfucker, that'd be amazing. I just got chills. That would be so good. Because it would be so off-brand.
I know, but Reed Richards is so smart. And when Keanu Reeves is a great actor and he's a great person, but when he tries to play too smart, it gets out of control.
It would be so off-brand, but it would be so incredible. Oh my god, that would be incredible.
Anyway. Just a little bit of fan casting, folks.
Okay. But yeah, so Terminator getting a good portion of the original casting back.
Yeah, like the whole fucking cast. Apparently, they said, too, the other reveal was that Arnold Schwarzenegger is playing the original T-800.
Okay.
Like, he's the fucking original Terminator in that movie.
Oh, the guy that was in Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, that's a different guy.
Is Tom Hopper, who also played Dick and Tarly, but he's going to be in the new Terminator movie. There's a lot of decent people in this movie. Okay. So moving along. So I didn't see a trailer for it. I saw that there was like a featurette, so I didn't really watch it because when does it come out?
I'm not sure. By the way, a lot of people want Charlize Theron to play Sue Storm. Apparently that's a thing on the internet. Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
November 1st it looks like it's supposed to come out. Oh,
okay.
That's what we didn't talk about. The Clerks, or not the Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob trailer.
I was saving that till last.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Holy fuck.
I'm so excited. And I love that Kevin Smith's daughter is playing Jay's daughter.
That movie looks like it's just everything. They got really everybody back. Like, everybody that's ever been in one of his movies. Basically, he goes, I asked everybody I've ever worked with and all of my friends to be in my movie, and they all said yes.
Which is so incredible.
The surprise was that Ben Affleck came back.
I'm glad that it seems like they patched things up.
Well, he's still a douche, because, like, you don't call your friend after their friend has a heart attack.
I know.
And, like, Kevin explained, he sent him, like, a long... Did you see the story about... Kevin, the text message that he sent to Ben Affleck?
No.
So I guess everybody was telling him, like, you should reach out to him. He'll want to be in the movie. I guess when Ben Affleck was doing the interviews for his Netflix series, they said something like, hey, you gonna be in Kevin Smith's movie? And he was like, nah, he never called me, but yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
And everybody was like, you should call him. And he's like, no, that's just something people say. He doesn't want to fucking do this shit. And eventually, I guess they convinced him. Smith kind of said he thought Affleck wasn't being serious in the interview, and the director finally reached out. So basically, his statement that he released this weekend said, I was scared to be rejected, but I texted him. He goes, to paraphrase the sad old King Osiric in Conan the Barbarian, there comes a time when the jewels cease to sparkle, when the gold loses its luster, when the throne room becomes a prison, and all that is left is the director's love for the people he used to make pretend with, Smith said. And after a long beat of wondering whether he'd receive this, my estranged friend wrote back as only he could, of course you would liken yourself to a king. And then said, would be a pleasure to see you again, old man. And he said, so naturally weepy me, who breaks down emotionally during comic book flicks, was a blubbery mess. Not only did we score an amazing scene for the flick, but he also got my friend back, all because of the entertainment journalism. So, I mean, listen, if he's happy, then everyone else should be happy for them, I guess. He said, not only did I get the guy in my movie and the scene is fantastic, it's honestly one of Ben's finest moments of his career. He gave me my friend back. More importantly, Smith said, I haven't spoken to that dude in 8 years. There was a piece of my heart that was missing. To have that back was everything. So he's super happy about it. But yeah, they got every fucking buddy. They got Ben, they got Jason Lee, they got Matt Damon, they got, as stupid as it is, James Vanderbeek and Jason Biggs back. They got Val Kilmer to play Blunt Man.
And Melissa Benoist to play Chronic.
Yeah. And apparently Tommy Chong is playing the butler.
Yes.
The equivalent of Alfred. They also said one of the big scenes coming in this movie is there's a scene where Silent Bob has Iron Man armor. Like when Iron Man comes out of the cave in the first one. Uh-huh. So they call it the Iron Bob armor. And there's a whole scene where he's got the whole HUD and everything like Robert Downey Jr. does when you see him in the suit and everything. It's going to be bananas. The movie looks insane. I'm so happy he made it.
Yeah.
For everybody out there that hates his movies, go fuck yourself.
Pretty much. I love Kevin Smith's movies.
All right, and finally...
No, there's two more.
Oh, all right.
Just briefly. Top Gun.
Fuck that.
Okay.
I'm over it.
I'm glad we're on the same page. And
I have no desire to fly into the danger zone again.
I wish Tom Cruise would stop making movies. That's what I wish.
I wish that too.
It Chapter 2.
Meh. Don't
you start. Because you have every intention of seeing that movie, so don't even start with
I didn't even see the first one. I liked it. To paraphrase myself, I liked it back when it was one movie before they cast Charles Xavier and Stefan in it.
I fucking hate you, man. You're such
I know.
a dick. All right. So finally,
the most horrifying news that came out of Comic-Con. I don't even know if it was a Comic-Con thing or if it was just an internet thing.
It was Thursday night.
Everybody on the internet pretty much agrees that the trailer for Cats is probably the most horrifying fucking thing on the planet. If you haven't gone and watched the trailer for Cats, the Broadway musical that's being adapted into a movie, please do yourself a favor. Grab a bucket to puke in and go watch the trailer for Cats.
I made my mother watch it yesterday when she got home from her trip.
It's horrific.
Yeah, it really is. It's terrifying. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm still mad at you for making me look at it with my own two eyes.
I like the person that came out on Twitter and said, we owe the people that made Sonic the Hedgehog a huge apology. Here are some of the internet's best reactions. So apparently there's people who loved the trailer. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Stephen Colbert tweeted out, people have paid more attention to cats in the last 24 hours than cats have paid attention to people in history. That's a good one.
That's a good
let's
one.
See. let's see what else we got. I'm trying to find some good ones. Cats is our punishment for Snapchat filters. Somebody posted on Facebook, marked safe from the Cats movie trailer today. This person tweeted, I love the Cats trailer because I want to be horrified. I want to feel. They posted a screenshot of Sonic the Hedgehog from the movie, from that trailer, screaming. Sonic watching the Cats trailer, like. Let's see.
I like, fuck me, I've just seen that Cats trailer. The whole thing looks like a face swap meme nightmare.
Yep. This thing I'm trying to write is too weird. It'll never work. Watch his trailer for Cats. Well, fuck, all right, let's go.
Every still from the Cats trailer is a different Goosebumps book for queer and questioning youth.
Mm-hmm. Even CNN wrote an article that said, the Cats trailer is here and it's horrifying the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, apparently Sebastian and Anthony Mackie were talking about the Cats trailer.
Like, oh my God. But did you see the trailer?
I did. And your thoughts?
Well,
I'm scared.
It's just like when you saw Cats on Broadway. Did you see Cats on Broadway?
I did see Cats on Broadway.
So the first 40 seconds, you're like, oh my God, they're like cats. And then as soon as the 46th second kick in, you're like, still cats.
But did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
And Sebastian's just like, I'm scared.
I don't know what I expected from Cats, digital fur technology, but the shorter answer is not this. My brain has melted, my eyes are bleeding, there is no God. Let's see. It has been 1 full hour since I saw the Cats trailer, and this is the image that will haunt me. And basically she's like dancing. One leg is stretched out behind her, and it's weird. It's like all muscle, body, fur, grossness. Weirdest bits of the cat trailer. Face to head ratio is totally off. All the cats have faces too big for their heads. How did no one spot this? They wanted to give girl cats sexy boobs and keep it PG, so they have them nippleless hairy mounds. Clothes or skin, no one knows. Imagine being human in that world and your cat looks like this. You all keep saying the names of people who are in this film. How were they convinced to do this, and how is it possible even they couldn't make this less weird?
Imagine how many things you'd have to tell a caveman before you could show it the Cats trailer. Why does the Cats trailer feel like a threat? This holiday season, you will believe.
I don't know why you're all freaking out over miniature yet huge cats with human celebrity faces and sexy breasts performing a demented dream ballet for kids. Oh,
I can't. Like, it's...
Somebody posted, I put the song from Us. I didn't see Us, the Jordan Peele movie. I put the song from Us into the Cats trailer, and I think it's better. To which Jordan Peele replied, yes. It's just basically this song. Hold on.
Ha!
Oh my God, it makes it way more horrifying. Holy crap. I have to stop. I'm going to have nightmares. More than I would before. Let's see what else. Somebody posted a picture of their TV stand with a drawer on the bottom and just their cat's tail sticking out. And she said, I showed Pancake the Cats trailer, and then she put herself in a drawer.
Oh my God. It's just, it's...
I'm trying to find more tweets because this is just fantastic.
I just saw the trailer for Cats. This is Rainn Wilson. I've just saw the trailer for Cats. I've decided to remove my eyes with a spoon and only listen to Norwegian death metal until the end of time.
Somebody tweeted, to whom does one report an abomination? A priest?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I need you to see this picture. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes.
Do you see how many nipples now Taylor Swift has?
I don't want... No. Somebody made it anatomically correct.
And it said fixed it.
Somebody posted, the cats are too small. I repeat, the cats are too small. And just posted all the stills of them like on the table and like with the plates and all this. That's so weird. Sincere question. When the cats in the Cats trailer are wearing fur coats like Judi Dench's, do you think those are meant to be their own fur, or are they wearing the fur of some other animal that they, the cats, have skimmed and fashioned into garments?
Oh, no. No.
Somebody posted, cats had better be in 3D. I want to fear them.
How they managed to make James Corden look like the Cat in the Hat in a midlife crisis.
The Cats trailer has cursed the next 4 generations of my bloodline. Oh my god. I
hate it so much.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but with cats.
It's awful. Reasons why I'm a dog person. Hashtag Cats trailer.
In a way, I'm glad Grumpy Cat never had to see this.
Oh my god. It's just, please do yourself a favor and watch this horror show.
It's horrifying. It's like it's fucking horrifying.
I hate it.
There's just so much wrong with it. So that was the horrifying that came out of Comic-Con.
Oh,
unbelievable.
It's awful. And like Judi Dench, what are you doing? You're better than this. Same with, who was it? Was Ian McKellen in it too?
Yeah.
Like you're better than this.
Even politicians are getting in on it. So I don't know how to say this guy's last name. His first name is Chaston.
Oh, it's hold on. Buttigieg. It's
not. I would have said Buttgeig.
No, it's okay. So his husband is running for president.
Yeah. He said, I don't think it would be very wise for me to weigh in on the Cats trailer. Right, meow. They posted a picture of Hermione Granger as a cat and said Hermione Granger walked so the cast of Cats could run.
Oh my god. There's just no there's nothing to say. I mean, there really isn't. There's just...
Theory, last one. Theory, Sonic, Lion King, and now Cats are a coordinated effort by the government to deprogram furries through sheer horror. Live-action Arthur is next.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Did you see the picture of the live-action Thomas the Tank movie? Someone else posted memories from Cats 2019, and it's a picture of Mike Myers as the Cat in the Hat, but wearing women's clothing and a fruit bowl hat thing. I don't know. Oh, it was like, where was the pic? There was a picture of like live action Thomas the Tank, and it was like a horrifying human robot face.
Somebody took the trailer and took stills and then put real cats in the background. And it said, Cats 2019, but there are also normal-ass, non-jellicle cats hanging around.
That's awesome. Ugh, I can't stand it. It makes me mad.
It's so fun. It's so bad. I, for one, think the new Cats movie looks fantastic, and it's Danny DeVito dressed as a cat.
Oh. Why? Why did they do that? Who said it would be a good idea?
James Corden is in the Cats trailer. Is what I see when I have sleep paralysis. Oh.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be back with a regular episode next week.
Yeah, we just had to get all that stuff off our plates.
Yeah. We wanted to do it while it was still relevant. That's
Maybe next year we'll go to Comic-Con.
We say that every year.
I know, it's never gonna happen.
And have been for years. Since
Someday.
our first podcast.
Someday.
Okay, well, on that note, I've been April.
And I've been Jay.
And that was an idea. And cats is a terrible idea.
Terrible.
Ugh.